Defect. Oh, certain future? Yes. A draft. Draft a custom starting deck of cards. So you get given, I want to say 10 sets of 3, or is it 15 on this one? Start with 10, and you choose, kind of similar to Hearthstone Arena. Question mark rooms can now contain elites. Ooh, alright, good. Let's go. Loop is good, but you need to get defensive cards lined up first. Offensive cards, like Ball Lightning is hugely offensive card. Leap is really good over the FTL, like 9 block for 1. Oh, now we can take an FTL. Rip and Tear will have to do. Claw! Or a Melter. Claw gives us a little bit of scaling damage. Melter, though, good 1 damage, like good as far as single damage goes. Let's go that way. Oh, there's another claw. We could have had 2 claws. Cool headed for Frost. Hey Valkrax, how you doing? Oh, I could have had 3 claws, but I'm taking the leap. AoE or vulnerable? Let's take a vulnerable. And a source of weak. This is looking like 15 cards, yeah. Steam barrier is fine. Second cool headed. Another steam barrier? Sure. Sweeping beam rounds it out. So if we have a look, 3 leaps is nice block. Couple steam barriers are okay. Not so good in the longer fights. Go for the eyes and the beam seller are alright. All round is okay. I wonder if I'd replace that for a claw now based on knowing what I do. I think I would actually. If I got to redraft, I'd replace that for a second claw. That's alright. Alright, so we don't have to worry about pathing or anything like that because it's taken care of for us. We just have to not die. There's that claw. Oh, bad face. Oh no, good face. Whenever you enter a question mark room, get gold. Okay. I don't know the faces very well. Clearly, I don't know the faces very well. How's my April 1st going? I mean, fine. It's almost over. As far as April Fool's jokes, to say I'm not a fan of practical jokes would be an understatement. I almost passionately dislike April Fool's jokes and practical jokes. Just from observation, what I find is most people play an April Fool's joke and think it's hilarious, and they're the only one. Or people that are in on it that watch, but for the people being affected, they don't seem to have much fun at all. Yeah. And, like, you try to think, oh, how do I do an April Fool's joke that doesn't invoke any form of negative response from the person being joked? It's not an easy feat to sort of achieve that way, you know? Yeah, you need something that is... The problem is, like, yeah, the ones that are harmless and goofy usually aren't very good, but I would prefer to see something like that than... And how do you determine what good is? Oh, first pick. The ones that I used to look forward to, though, like, was when you knew it was obviously, ones that were obviously a gag from the start. like Blizzard used to put out ones for World of Warcraft. That's the thing. How do you call it? Very good, iHasballs. How do you call it a joke if it's harmful? And I think people say, oh, you call it a joke because at the end you say, just joking, or April Fools. It's like, sure, that makes it put a big relief on the person you just put under a lot of stress. But their day is now like, they've had this huge bit of stress or scare or something, and now you've pulled them out of that to be at a level lower than what they were before the joke, and they're probably now close to hyperventilating. You know, type of... but no, Blizzard used to do like write-ups about stuff they were going to implement in World of Warcraft, or I think they did they changed it up. They started doing more and more because community really got behind it, because it was nice to see this thing that was clearly a gag, like it was not serious what they were going to be doing, but it made for a really good read. And I guess the first time they did it, there were people that are like, no, it's not a joke, they're actually doing it. And everyone else is like, dude, they're putting this out on April Fools. Like, this is not something they're implementing. So there was a little bit of, I think, that form of harm where people are like, oh, but, you know, they just got really behind it. So it's not really harming. It's probably was a little hurtful for those super fans when they found out that it was actually an April Fool's joke. But then it sort of became a thing that you knew that Blizzard was going to... It'll be interesting to see, because I haven't kept up with Blizzard stuff for a while. You knew that they were going to be putting out, and they put out a lot of content in some of it. Yeah, making it obvious it's a joke while still being funny is hard. And I guess the first... But when they did the... And I don't know if it was the first one they did, but the first one that I remember. And I don't even remember the content. I just remember it setting a trend. They basically... It came as the form of like a patch notes. Patch notes, like a pre-release of patch notes. And they sort of had put in... you know, features and things that for the most part, you know, seemed a bit silly. But interesting nonetheless, I guess. I don't need to play that. We can just... Like I said, I can't even remember the content of it. But some people got excited for it. Other people... kind of realized it was a joke, and then there were some people that said they knew it was a joke all along, until they kind of said it. You know, I think they said the next day. I'm pretty sure it only lasted for a day. But yeah, after that they started making these gag things, which were, you know, you knew it was a joke after that. Oh wow, it doesn't matter if we take damage here. Melter coming in strong. Did they make mini heroes for something? I think that would definitely come into it. I like an anchor in a deck like this. We also want to get a recycle. Yes. Is there anything I want to remove? Nothing I outright want to remove, and I think because we've got the recycle, we're kind of okay here. An algorithm could get up to size. Block potion may have been correct. Good morning, Nutty Pine. How are you doing? Also definitely want to upgrade that recycle so it's 0 cost. Work is finally starting to slow down for you. For good reasons, I hope. I don't want you to finish that off with because I got fired. That would make me feel awful. We want to start upgrading that. Hey Crit, how you doing, man? You got a bunch of shiny new mod tools? Cool, I guess. What'd you get? No, that's true. That wouldn't be a slowdown. It would be a screeching stop. No, I'm happy with the amount of frost I've got here, and I think we're definitely transitioning over to claw. Let's not let the cold snap. Kind of lazy and sleepy. Me too. I've been really burning the candle both ends. Let's go ahead and get that upgrade. Let's have a look at what Noddy Pine's Twitch looks like now. Whoa. Auto mod is off, all cut up. Okay, cool. I'm so glad I don't get all this stuff. I probably do have the option to look at all of it like that, I just don't want to. Panz, you're on a time limit. Oops. I'm gonna get the glacier in play. Or we're gonna... Nah, I think I do want to. Nah. Maybe. Panz, remember that thing that you wanted to do about the Frosties and then... Okay, if I hit 3 times for 9 damage, we can get 4 block. It's a bargain, right? Now, the go for the eyes. Does that put him down to 6? I can't remember. I'm not risking it. Do I want auto mod on? I don't think it's very good. I would push for auto mod if it would grab those guys that come in with the "Do you want to be famous?" stuff. You know, and then tell you to sign up for buy your viewers type of website things. If we could get rid of those, then I'd put auto mod on, but I don't think it does that. Oh, it does grab those guys? Oh, see, now that's tempting. Oh, you've got to set up the words, yeah. You can have that as a project then. Your job is to ban those guys. I don't understand, like... Is there actually a thing where... Look at Melter, like, Melter coming in hot here. Like, how many hits do they actually get? Like... You know what I mean? Like... people actually sign up for it? I'm guessing they do. But why? Well, yeah, like we say, apparently enough to make it... Ooh, this is an issue. We're going to need... we need to draw here? No, we don't. I can just do nothing. That's true. People do seem to get scammed. It makes me wonder too, because most of the time they're not brand new accounts. It's 20, right? So it makes me wonder, did someone sign up and then link their Twitch account, which is allowed and given that the scammers access to like chat on their behalf? Scam artists are getting more and more sophisticated. You're right on that. You know what? Let's just... I'm not going to do maths. It's hard. Oh, maths is hard. Vulnerable first is hard too, apparently. Claw? Feel bad for Claw. Claw definitely put the work in there. But good fight. Okay, I'm gonna take the are we taking the bicycle edition or we go for the 50 points? Oh, okay. So the bicycle edition is good because like focus with frost revolving is nice, but it's 50 points, we're not taking it. Plus we don't have a way of removing the preventing the bad thing yet. It's good for hallway fights though. Or we just embrace the fan? Probably not. Points? I'm doing the daily. Daily's all about points. Yeah, there's some things that Twitch just auto-blocks. I don't think you can get around that. Yep. Hey, an inserter. We've got a fairly cheap deck too. Yeah, let's do that. I just want it for that. I just want to ban that idiot that comes in and be like, yeah, you want to be famous? Why are you blocking boobs? Don't block boobs. Definitely don't want to block boobs. Why would you want to? Why would you think anyone would block boobs? Are you just learning it? Okay. I want to see that. Okay, so that kills, but I didn't play my genetic. And I'd rather play genetic. There it is. Should have just played it the first time round. Leap plus is fine. I don't think we're going to need a self-repair. We don't need a heal here. What are we looking for? Another claw is good. I wouldn't mind a... I'm thinking... I'm like another claw is good. It's a common card. I wouldn't mind a... Check later. No, that's the one that gives you an artifact. There's a chat delay? Yeah, but that means I see it late as well. And I like being able to chat in real-ish time. Big channels? Yeah, they just put in a decent chat delay. Because they're not going to be getting a... Like, the big channels aren't going to be getting a real-time response from streamer anyway. Whereas I think it's nice for someone like me to be able to, you know, just straight up talk to someone. I guess also the big channels have like a little bit of, because their channels are moving, can you hide behind the fact that the channel's moving fast? Like have the mods hide, I mean, where they don't need to get something straight away because is everyone going to see it? Does it matter? Let's press a button to stop chat scrolling. Yeah, so if you had big chat, you'd probably have to do that, right? And that'd be a pain. This could be really bad. Let's get rid of the low block value card. Claw. Why would you do it to me, Snecko? I think if we just get a defrag, we could be set. Just play it. Yeah, that's fine. I want to ramp it up for bosses and elites. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need it here. Famous last words. Definitely want to get these cool headers upgraded as well. My watcher, it's at 8. I definitely could have gotten a win, but I had to abandon the run. I was getting it was actually giving me a headache. Panz don't thonk too well, apparently. Let's skip there. You pick up STS to be cool like me. I picked up STS again as a last-ditch effort, a failed last-ditch effort to rejuvenate the channel. Coolness had nothing to do with it. Uh, 28. I wonder if I should have vulnerable that guy. I think I should have. I'm going to do it now. And then not attack. That feels bad. Ooh. Oh, I actually want to kill this guy though. It's one off. That's my punishment for not Okay, let's put a chance on this. We've got 2 chances to hit him. Okay. Nice. Clink. Nice. Oh, singing bowl's good. I can never remember what we have to get to though. Hit points wise for the points. Oh, Gremlin Horn seems really nice. Focus would be good. 1 focus. Lesson card may or may not help. We've got strikes. I want the draw. I want focus, yeah. I think a single defrag would be, you know, just enough to make a big difference. Oh. That was insanely lucky. Oh no, don't use all your luck now, Panz. You never learn. Unceasing top. That'd be good. Sweeping beam. Oh, there it is. You still think I'm cool? Thanks, Honey Pine. I think you're cool too. How's Tiny Pine going? And the sapling? Oh, Dupe Potion's really nice. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're definitely upgrading that. Now I'm feeling somewhat okay about this. What a... guess. Pan's eating solid foods, so he's starting to put on a little weight. Nice! But 1 week before he has to get checked about it. Oh, that's good that he's putting some weight on. Is he taking the solids okay? No, we weren't starving him. Some just take a bit longer. Every bubby's different. 16. Do we want a bias cog here? If I wanted a bias cog here, I probably should have done it already. But considering I've got no block coming up, I think I want a big block turn in case there's the big hit. Which it's not, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, but the non-gain of weight can be a little bit scary because babies are supposed to gain weight, right? But it's good that he's taking the food. Oh, Seek. Ah, it's a gold card. I've already taken a gold card. Do we get rid of the bias cognition somewhere? No. We take that and get up perfect. I haven't had it beyond perfect in dailies for a while. It's annoying me. Oh, the genetics getting good. I'm going to go with not using that. Pumping him full of mashed potatoes and veg. Nice. If a defrag, please. Yeah, we pulled them out a couple of weeks ago. As soon as the schools went to online capabilities. So, and they've been okay with it. They, you know, they do their work. They're good kids. And school, like this is their last week. We've got where they go into school holidays for Easter next week for 2 weeks, so there wouldn't be any studies then anyway. And 9 and 12. So Mrs. Panz she's starting to freak out. She's a bit of a that's 4. We've got 4 leaps already. That'll be 4 cool headeds. We need a claw. That's collector points. She's doing better though, like Seek gives us 2. I think that's more important. She gets right onto all the videos though, from the different countries and everything that's going on, and you know, bits of paranoia here and there. You know, I guess everyone does a little bit. That's a dupe and that's a dex. We can use the dex if we ever need it. That was an awful first starting hand. Okay, so we're going to get to 14, which was fairly easy. I think it's really hard for kids to sort of explain like what's actually going on. If I seek a defrag, I've got recycle, so I can get rid of the cool-headed if I want to. Seek. So play that for 7, and then 2 more frosts. Gives me 20, 27, and then the steam barrier. Is that right? 16, 27. Steam barrier, we're blocked. Hey, Pataka. I'm doing well. How are you? Yeah, so for the really little ones, like your 3-year-old, that's the thing. You can be like, nah, everyone's really sick, so we need to stay indoors so we don't get sick. And they'll be like, oh, okay. And then the next day, you know, they ask again. You're like, no, everyone's still really sick. We need to stay indoors so that we don't get sick. Oh, okay. And then eventually they'll come to you and say, we don't get to go to the park today because everyone's really sick, right? And you'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, okay. And that's when it starts to hit you. And I'm trying to think of the ages of mine. Billy had just gone into school, so like pre-primary. So she was like 6, 5, 6? I can't remember now. Oh. 5, and the town we were in was flooded, and we were in a temporary home, like we'd gone into a rental because our house had been destroyed, and so Josh was, you know, like 2, so he didn't quite get it, and it was weird for her, my daughter, because at 5 she was under that, like, that's why we're living in this place, because the old house is wrecked, you know? So it's kind of strange for them. You're in India and you're in lockdown. What extent is your lockdown at? Because ours is weird. We're not in like lockdown, but it's strange. Just want to get rid of that. I think I've got enough frost where I can just throw this now. I kind of want to get rid of cards that aren't... Let's use that one. I want to get rid of cards that aren't going to be helping me draw. Especially since we're just scaling claw damage now, and we've got all this frost coming in. In case of arresting people, take off the court if they're outside without an unacceptable reason. We're not quite at that stage, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get there. Like, we've got heavy restrictions on being outside. Yeah, and I think the fact that, you know, you have to say, like, the police have to be given a right to not put up with crap is sort of, you know, it's a sad state on things. Like, why are you giving the policeman grief anyway? He's just... I should probably keep FTL for fan, but in situation moments, no, let's get rid of it. We had we've got people coming back from holidays that left after it was before things got bad and the government suggested people don't like cancel holidays, people that are coming back now, basically, are getting put in. They're getting put up in a nice hotel, really nice hotel, but basically in lockdown for their 2-week quarantine time, and they're protesting that because they don't like the fact that they feel like they're being treated like they're in jail. It's like, well, you went on a holiday in the midst of all of this, and you've come back now, and things are bad. You're in a nice hotel. It's weird. It's kind of weird, hey Naughty Pine. Like some of the some countries that you would think would have bigger issues with it because of the population aren't, because they're just. Did I just make a huge error? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 is 32. No, okay. Wow, I should pay more attention. Yeah, but I guess countries that are just straight up saying no, and if you cause an issue, we're going to deal with you. They're having like less number of inflations than everyone else. Second Seek, I think. Oh, I mean, may as well. Second Seek's really strong, except for time meter. But let's go. I don't know if I'm going to need the frost coming in like that. We've got a lot of frost. Bell? Bell's not awful. It's not good, though. Might help us get towards relics, right? The curse isn't bad, and I've got to recycle. Sure, why not? For chat. Hey, we got some money. Money's good. I like money. You guys like money? We're going to miss out on the first lot of... time points. 6 out of 10 bell? I don't know, like, White Beast could be good, because we want an artifact potion. Oh, so we've got to remember that. Let's play, who are we up against? We could probably play the Thorns. It's Donut and Deku. Okay, let's... The duplicate potion could be good, so let's play that. I probably should have taken Toenail, though, in all honesty. Yeah. What do I want to play? Just play Claws. We're not going to talk politics at Pataka. Too many people are too unable to stay civil with things, and not everyone's familiar with other regions' places. Pretty sure that gets rid of it, right? Yeah, nice. No, that's okay, you didn't know. I've got 4 leaps already, so we don't need the collector points on those. I don't think I'm going to see more steam barriers. I should have taken steam barriers earlier for that, though. Let's go ahead and use this. I also want to use a potion. What potion would I want to use? Probably just the... Oh, we can hold on. We don't have to use it if I don't need it. And then we just pick the best one. I didn't even think if there's a store on the way to boss here. So we take, I'd take a consume or another defrag. Definitely take a consume. Hey Rudog, do you ever play an attorney? Occasionally. I have known to fight the heart every now and then. I have been known. It's not something that I really enjoy though. That's good. Get rid of that idiot. I wonder if I'd take a capacitor. I think I would. Now that we know that it's not idiot bird, I'd probably take a capacitor. I don't want to play the melter yet. I want to be able to kill baseball on the turn I play the melter. Oh, I think it's looking good. I wonder if that is better. No, most of the cards we have that we want are upgraded anyway. Upgraded Cool-Headed. It's such a strong card. I think we have to. Fight these idiots. Not confident, but I'll fight them. Ooh. That's where I duped. I think we duped the defrag. In the boss fight. First damage of the run. Good morning, Cremo. Yeah, I didn't draft one of the claws that was on offer as well. At the start. I skipped one of the claw drafts, Chroma. Because there was leaps. It was up against. I think it was up against a leap. We need an all for one? Nah. If anything, I'd dump my bias. Oh, I've got 2 seeks. I wouldn't dump bias. I think I'd actively not take an all for one. I just... Oh, Tori. Or block potion. I was going to say, would I buy a capacitor? No, but I'll take a runic capacitor. I can remove rip and tear now. It gets in the way. Yeah, I think a lot of times... All for One's a fun card. Yeah, it is a card. All for One's definitely a fun card. But I think a lot of times it gets taken because it's fun, but it... Okay, so that's great for idiots. Like, it can definitely be used well. 18, 19, we're not going to get to 25. Hit points though. Oh, what would I actually get rid of? Cool-headed, cool-headed, cool-headed. Steam barrier now? Melter? Melter can go, I guess. Yeah, I think All for One gets picked, sorry, I lost my train of thought, because it's fun, and not because it's good. Now, sometimes it's great, but in a deck like this, it actually makes the deck worse. By the time it's going to do a good job, we're already close to invincible anyway, and it's not doing anything. And every time you draw it before that, you're running the chance that you're drawing it at a time where it's going to hurt you. If there was a Shuriken, it'd be amazing. I mean, I'd definitely take it, but I don't think it would be amazing. Fan is pretty good. Like, you have a look at it. What would Shuriken be doing for us now? So I'd prefer a relic that actually did something for us. Thank you, Nutty Pie. Ah, look how happy he is. If you ask the relic can do something, you just say sure it can, and then get disappointed that it lied to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's way more than enough. Can I get there? I need to get 3 attack cards. Close. Fairy's useless. You almost done painting the druid? Nice. Oh, I should have played claw first. Right, so this will be fine. So the trick now is to try and win in 3 minutes. That's not going to happen. Do I ever get speed points? No. Power potion? Is that my 4th claw? Nice. Claw points. Defrag. No, I'm fine with what we got. It's okay. Probably seek. Yeah, deck spot's not the greatest, I guess. Loop is unnecessary because of the amount of, like, because of what's happening. I don't think I'd take it. Flash of Steel is good? What for? What is Flash of Steel good for? Pseudo block because of fan. Okay, I'll give you that. Is there? We don't. Why? I don't want an all for one. I said that already. I don't want an all for one. What is it doing for us? But it's so cool. I don't know. I'm on a. I haven't taken any damage on an elite or a boss, so I'm on track for a really good score. I could take a card that could potentially pseudo block because of fan. Yeah, okay. That all for one could potentially draw on a turn, and we take damage, and then we lose 100 points because we took a card that was cool. I don't really want to do that. We could draw a bunch of steam barriers. If we're at that stage where all the steam barriers have gone past, it probably doesn't matter. Oh, that's really good for us. In which case you didn't need it. Like, it just gets in the way. Hey Chucky! What happened to the new character teaser in the past? The clue was a gem. We got I don't know, like, was that the defect one or was that the watcher one? I guess we got a character. Are we saying, are we classifying it as a character? In the game, purple monk looking thing. Did I get rid of my thing? I did. That's alright. I'm actually grown some respect for the Watcher. I just can't play it. It does my head in. Oh, I've got no no, there was no gem usage. I think it was just Mega Crit pretending to be clever and insightful or something. Huh. I don't get enough points. Nope. Alright, what are we upgrading? Beam cell? Go for the eyes. Glacier. One of the leaps. Go for the eyes. No, that only matters for one turn. So probably beam cell. Cool. I believe I'll be needing to draw promo. That's the gem correlation, yeah. If I get a score over 1200 without Pauper. Well, I mean, I've got Beyond Perfect and I championed every elite. I hope so. I got a couple collector bonuses. I could have, in hindsight, I could have gotten collector on Steam Barrier if I'd taken an earlier one and then was offered the late one. Yeah, yeah, the scores are all blocks of 25 apart. Okay, so as long as we block 44 a turn, since he's not getting any stronger, we're fine. In hindsight, I probably could have gone for him first, since he puts dazes in the deck. But I don't think it matters. Throw it on the floor in disgust. Caw. No, there's no points for not taking any damage the entire run. I did take damage against the no 1200. 1030 in fact. But Pauper's only worth 50 points, so I wouldn't have even been 1200 with it. Although I probably would have taken damage. I championed every elite. There was 3 of them. Wow. Hey Starktavi, how you doing? Okay, 111th against unknown people.